Hello everyone, this is Lori from Grammy's Keepsakes, and I've got another journal finished, and it's the fabric cover of the raised. I used modeling paste and a stencil for this, and I've showed you how to make my covers in a couple videos ago, but let's go in and take a look at it. It's got 5 signatures, a hidden spine, and it is a hollow back. It is a repurposed book, and I've used a lot of Edith Holden in this book. The end papers for the front and back covers are Edith Holden also. I couldn't resist. They're just so beautiful. And I made the file folders for each of the signature anchors again, and I glued on a page of Edith Holden and stitched all the way around it. And you'll find my tutorial for how I make file folders in my playlists. And I've got the vintage shorthand book. This flips over, and here's a little stamp, and I got that from Carolyn Crabtree. She had a freebie for March, and I've got a few of the pieces inside here. And this is straw paper and the vintage ledger. So there's lots of room for journaling. And here I have Edith Holden. I made a side pocket. It flips over to the other side also. But here I have a postcard of tulips. And here in this pocket, I made a large slide using a fern leaf, and yes, it's real. And I just used my die cutting machine and cut out the opening, and I put a little tab on it, and I stitched all the way around the outside. It's got overhead projector sheets for the vinyl or the acetate top and bottom, and the little tiny piece of washi tape holding down the fern. And that lives right inside. The second signature. And here's some of the ledger from 1896 and 1897. Yeah, this one's from, well, it says 81 or 87 on here. Not quite sure if that's, and it looks like January, so maybe it's 1881 or 1887. Either way, it's old. It's from a couple centuries ago. And here I have a tri-level pocket. Take out all the goodies. And in the back, I have a large shipping tag, and it can go all the way down. And then here I have another die cut tag and fussy cut flowers with a little number tag. It goes in this one. And then here is a little cutoff from Edith Holden and some paper on the back, and it's all stitched around. And here I've got a little round tag pocket inspired by Wendy from Wendy's Journal Adventures. And it's just a round circle from a botanical book. And that goes in there. And in this pocket, this is the inside cutout from here. And so I used those pages or cutouts to make tags. And I have tracing paper that I coffee dyed on the back, and I zigzagged all the way around, a little fussy cut flower, and then a stamped label. And in the third signature, this is a 1908 diary. Some more tracing paper. And in this pocket, we have a picture. It's a postcard of a church, and it's Easter greetings for 1955 from Mrs. Good to Mrs. Jody Day in Madisonville, Kentucky, with the little stamp, and it's April 8th of 1955. So I thought that was kind of fun. And here is an Edith Holden diary book page that you can make whatever you'd like out of. And on this side, I have a piece of ephemera that I printed on newsprint, and I got this from Tailor-Made Journals on Etsy. And in the fourth signature, from my butterfly handbook, drawing paper. Here's an old ledger from an accounting book. Here I have another of the daffodil stamps, and I just put a little tiny Tim Holtz paper clip. And here we have another 3-level pocket, another shipping tag, and another fussy cut wildflower with a number stamp, or label, excuse me, and another Edith Holden cut off with paper on the back, and it's stitched all the way around. And I used chocolate thread. And in the back, another pocket, and the other cutout with a wildflower, and coffee dyed tracing paper. And this little pocket is from Caroline's Craft Tree, also for her March freebie. That pretty daffodils in the little coffee pot, so cute. And inside, I put a piece from the old 1896 ledger. And the fifth signature and this is from a wildflower handbook. And in this side pocket, I have an old envelope that I stamped on, and it has an interesting cutout design. And inside is a piece of ephemera printed on the newsprint for journaling. And here I have a large ephemera on the newsprint. It was fun to use up the Edith Holden pages. And here on the back, before I glued the end paper down, I made a little pocket with a hinge and glued underneath the paper so that this will fold out. You can journal here on the back. And the tag is a cutoff from the Edith Holden, and I put the coffee dyed tracing paper on both sides of it so that you can write over it. And that fits right inside. And this is an image from a Janet Marsh book that I have. So here is my newest journal, and it is available in my Etsy shop. And I want to thank you so much for watching, and have a creative day.